Hey, what's going on? My name is Felander, and this is my honest review of the film Rustin. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever place in the world you are, whatever time zone you're in. Hopefully y'all are having a great, prosperous, and productive day. You know, shout out to the villains, of course, man. It's a new day. Why not make it better than yesterday? Wow. Let's talk about the film, the incredible film, Rustin. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, I just gotta say, this story had to be told. I'm so thankful that the story was told. I'm so thankful that I got an opportunity to reevaluate the civil rights movement in a new lens, a different perspective based off of what was taught to me as a child. When we talk about the civil rights movement, most times we talk about it being reduced to only being about Martin Luther King's speech and Rosa Parks' bus boycott and things like that. It's so much more. This movie gave us the real perspective, more knowledge, more visible faces and names that we can kind of get an idea based off of what actually happened, you know? And I'm really, really thankful for this story. I'm thankful for knowing about Bayard Rustin. He was queer, fearless. He was a go-getter. He lived in his truth. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for him, civil rights movement may not have been what we know of it as today. You know, it's really beautiful. And wow, I was just so inspired by this film. Wow, it's incredible. It's incredible to watch. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit, you know? And by the way, there aren't really any spoilers in this, just FYI, but hopefully you get a chance to watch the film. Here we go. Firstly, let's talk about Colman Domingo, who plays the lead character of Bayard Rustin. This man can do no wrong. He's just incredible. I'm really, really thankful that he's currently getting his flowers. He's being in these spaces where people are acknowledging how great of a performer he is, how much of a brilliant actor he is, how much that he really takes on to have these stories be told as honestly as he can, as truthfully as he can tell them. He also did The Color Purple as Mr. It really is mind-blowing the caliber of talent that he is, and I'm really, really thankful that he is queer. I'm really thankful that he's black, really thankful that he is living in his whole essence, his truth. He's married. He is really out here showing the people how it's done, how it's supposed to be. His performance as Bayard Rustin is just incredible. The story, the acting, the brilliance, the teeth, the speech, the cadence of it all. You really had to do some research in order to properly tell the story of Bayard Rustin. Wow. Colman Domingo did an excellent job. Superior actor, elite actor. I felt all the things. I felt all the emotions when he talked, when he spoke. And it's just, you see him in a different light. It's just man, you are one of one, really. And it just really is exciting to be able to witness that on film. And it also was produced by Barack and Michelle Obama. Former President of the United States, Barack Obama, and forever First Lady Michelle Obama. They are having a moment, and I really, really enjoy that they are really putting effort into telling stories that matter and meaningful and allows us to think and allows us to really do some extra research outside of what we physically see. This film really showcased a lot of tug and pull of the bigger picture, the bigger cause of the civil rights movement. You know, you have the NAACP, you also have SNCC, SNCC, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. And these were students who led the sit-ins for these restaurants. They were the generation who really push the movement forward. They are currently now boomers. Sorry to break it to you, but they're the boomers of the world right now. And you know what's interesting is that the boomers were the people who were starting and helping with the civil rights movement, but also the other side of the boomers were the people who were going against. So it was a battle of the generations during that time. Some people were for it, some people weren't. Are you going to be on the right side of history? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, for me, I was getting frustrated sometimes watching this because I'm just like, wait a minute. The NAACP is for it, not for it. Martin Luther King, for it, not for it. Yes, no, maybe so. It leaves a lot of things to interpretation as well, but it also was a lot of things that were concrete. Like, people were against Bayard Rustin for pushing this movement because of ego. Their ego would not allow them to really look at the bigger picture of this thing. And I got so frustrated because we talk about big names in this space. Martin Luther King Jr., A. Philip Randolph, Roy Wilkins, Elias Taylor, Representative Adam Clayton Powell, Dr. Anna Hedgeman, world-renowned John Lewis. Good trouble, baby. Yeah. And we definitely can't forget about the James Baldwins of the world either when we talk about this civil rights space. Another queer man. It's a learning lesson. It allows you to think outside of just what the civil rights movement has been reduced to, which is the speech and the boycott movement. It was so much more. And there's so many other bodies and so many other people involved, regular people, people with titles, people who want to see change in the best way, the people who were on the right side of history. And I think that this movie is so important for also queer people, also for black people, also for people who think that they don't have a voice, but you do have a voice to make change. You do have ideas, beautiful ideas, strong ideas. Please don't let anyone ever tell you that you're inadequate. You don't matter, because you do. Like, it's a lot of different lessons in this, a lot of different gems, and I think that it's such a beautiful film that we all have to see. And I hate that, you know, a lot of things are being politicized and taken out of schools and things like that when it talks about real things that actually made change in America. Like, let's do better, people. Watch the movie, be inspired, know that there's more change that is needed in the world. Be the change that you want to see. Okay, so now I want to know what you think of the movie. You tell me. I want to know what you think of the movie. I need you to watch it. I need you to tell me all about it. Your comments, your reviews, your inquiries. What have you done after you watched it? What did you think before it? Like, I want to know what you think about this movie. I think you should all see it. It's a beautiful film. Rustin, job well done. Thank y'all so much for telling this story. And until next time, I'll see you later, and make today better than yesterday, okay? So peace.